Hello there, YouTube, once again. So, it's another episode of 31, and it is day 12. So, for day 12, I am reviewing the classic slasher Sleepaway Camp. Written directed by Robert Hitzik, or something? Hitzik? Starring Felissa Rose, Mike Kellin, Catherine Kamhai, Paul D'Angelo, Jonathan Tyson or something, and Christopher Collette. So, this is a classic slasher from 1983, notorious for its twist shock ending. And yeah, I should warn you now, if you've not seen Sleepaway Camp, I mean, I'm assuming that you must have, you know, there's going to be spoilers in this. So, the film opens on this camp where a boating accident happens, and then many years later, Angela, raised by her aunt and living with her cousin, goes to this camp. She survived the accident. It's like this accident happened and stuff, and then next thing you know, they're in this camp. All these murders start going off, and I'm like thinking, is it someone who's looking out for Angela? Because that's what seems to happen. People that piss Angela off or something, or do something to humiliate her, they end up getting brutally killed in this. So, of course, we all know the notorious twist ending if you're a true horror fan, and that is that Angela is actually a boy. And when she was living with her aunt didn't want to raise another boy, so she made her dress like a girl, and she lived like a girl, and it's revealed at the end that she's got no boobs and a dick and balls to go with it. And also she does that whole thing. I can't do it, but and then that's how the film ends, leaving you with that mental scar. So let's get down to the likes and dislikes. I like the ending, despite how weird and despite how weird it is. I actually thought it was a good spin on the whole typical slasher, because we had Friday the 13th and that and stuff, but to put this film in with the character of Angela, it's definitely something that was a little bit that was original. Well, I'd never seen a slasher film with that kind of plot twist before. I mean, there's Psycho, but that's a whole different story. So yeah, I liked that one. The plot, I like the murder mystery and that. I mean, when I first watched it, I was avoiding all these reviews and stuff and all these, that. I was avoiding that because I really wanted to see it for myself. And I like the mystery, the tension, who's doing it, because we don't see the killer until the end when it reveals to be Angela. So I like that. My dislikes on this film, I would say, is the story, a little bit, like the camp story. Some of the counselors, I mean, like the camp cook, I mean, he's a really creepy guy. I mean, he's like pedo-ish. In fact, when he gets killed, I can't blame Angela for doing what she did to him. But there's other kills in this. The sequels, however, were made as comedy horrors, so it was a bit toned down, but this one is just a straightforward slasher. It's not meant to be funny. So yeah, the quality of picture I thought wasn't great, but hey, it's a classic from 1983, so it probably had good picture for its time, but you look at the picture now and you think the quality of cinematography is a bit old school, but that was the 80s, and I think the 80s was the golden age for slashers, because we had a lot. We had the Friday the 13th franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street, we had the Halloween sequels and all that. And Sleepaway Camp is just one of those many slashers. Okay, so final thoughts and ratings. I thought this was a great, cheesy, sort of laid-back slasher. Probably one that you can sit with your friends with and enjoy some beers and that. I do recommend this film because it is a good slasher. And despite how much of the Friday the 13th elements are in it, but in the end it has its own original killer, I guess. So, well, not a mass killer. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna give Sleepaway Camp. I'm gonna give Sleepaway Camp 3.5. Let's say 3.5 scalded camp cooks out of 5. This has been my review of Sleepaway Camp. This has been 31, day 12. So that's it for this week. I'll be back Saturday with days 13 and... Sorry, the memory's just running short there. I really need to make storage and check the memory. But as I was saying, that's it for me now till Friday. Till Saturday, I'll be back on... 31 will be back Saturday with days 13 and 14, because tomorrow is Friday the 13th, and I'll be hosting a horror talk on the Friday the 13th franchise. So, yeah. Pretty much that's it. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to comment down below with your thoughts on this film. You can watch all the episodes of 31 so far, linked at the end of this video. All my social media links are down below in the description, Facebook and Twitter. You can even join my Facebook horror group, the Random Horror Madhouse. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me till then. So yeah, till next time, don't have nightmares.